Hey there, everybody! Welcome to Wrestlemess here on MidnightCherryTV, your weekly wrestling show here on the channel. If you're new to MidnightCherryTV, if you're new to Wrestlemess, MidnightCherryTV is a little bit of a YouTube variety channel. You got wrestling episodes, Wrestlemess, which is our wrestling show. We unbox some toys. We talk about some random weird stuff like these wrestling poker chips. We got minis. We got all kinds of stuff. We opened up this Paul Bear last time. We've opened up all these figures that you see here. Of course, these are the classics that I used to own. So we've got all this kind of crazy stuff going on. It's a mess here at Wrestlemess. I love looking at all the random wrestling things that I accumulate here at MidnightCherryTV. So without further ado, let's get to Bobby the Brain Heenan, Fan Central 2019 edition. Comes with the Windbreaker, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Check that out right there. Looking good. The Elite Collection, Bobby the Brain. I want to give a special thanks to the viewer here at MidnightCherryTV that sent this package to the channel, to the station. We really appreciate it. I don't usually shout out the names of the people I get stuff from here at the channel, but if you want me to shout it out, make sure you leave a comment. I know who sent it to me, but I don't want to shout them out unless they want me to here at MidnightCherryTV. But I want to thank you. You've added a great figure. Of course, I do have two of Bobby the Brain Heenan's wrestlers that he managed. So we will have a Heenan family stable finally here on the channel. We've got a stable. We've also got this McDonald's red and yellow stable. You've got the Ultimate Mega Maniacs Ultimate Warrior, the Mega Maniacs versus Bar Beefcake Ultimate Maniacs, Ultimate Warrior, and Alundra Blaze, all with that red and yellow. But let's take a look. Bobby the Brain Heenan. So this was of course voted by fans, for fans. It was a bit of a debate, and the winner is Bobby the Brain Heenan, Windbreaker edition. The runners-up were Bobby the Brain Heenan in the full suit, and then Bobby the Brain Heenan in the Weasel costume. So if you don't remember the Weasel costume, maybe check that out. Some classic 80s Bobby the Brain Heenan action. But there you see the other figures in the Fan Central 2019 figure edition. You've got old school Triple H, sexual chocolate Mark Henry, and then a newer Big Show. But let's take a look. Bobby the Brain Heenan with the Windbreaker edition. The patriarch of the Heenan family, Bobby the Brain Heenan, managed some of the greatest superstars in WWE history, with a stable that included Andre the Giant, Mr. Perfect, Ravishing Rick Rude, and the Brain Busters. Heenan provided time and time again that with the brain in your corner, championship gold is all but guaranteed. Is it guaranteed? How many WWF champions did he manage back in the day? But let's pop Bobby the Brain Heenan open. This is an unboxing here on Wrestlemess. Of course, we will talk about some other stuff after we open this box. But we've got my Leatherman here, trying to keep it safe, keep it chill here. Cut this tape, nice and easy, a nice easy cut. I think we're clear to open. I think we are clear to open. This might be one of the easier unboxings. There it is. Let's put the knife away. Always want to put those knives away. Bobby the Brain Heenan, Fan Central Edition. I want to thank, of course, the fan of MidnightCherryTV Wrestlemess for sending this figure. And check that likeness of Bobby the Brain out. Let's pop it open. Of course, we do like to put we put everything away here on MidnightCherryTV. There's already too much of a mess here at the station. But as you can see with all these figures, got all these boxes out here. It's just an absolute mess. Always issues with the boxes. But let's get this in here. Always struggling with those boxes, guys. There it is. We're done. We're contained. We are contained, guys. Apologize for that loud noise for Bobby the Brain Heenan, but there he is. We can put the figure right there. But there it is. Bobby the Brain Heenan Elite Fan Central Edition. Looking good. He's got 2 posable hands. He's got this Windbreaker jacket. Check out the velvety BH Bobby the Brain Heenan. And there it is, the Bobby Heenan Windbreaker with the red Walk of Fame star. That is a pretty sharp-looking cloth jacket. Of course, black pants, black shoes, standard elite articulation. His Windbreaker does come off. Of course, Bobby the Brain Heenan was bigger than that, but he's looking in good shape compared to what he's kind of made fun of. They always made fun of Bobby the Brain Heenan, but there's that Windbreaker, looking good. Got the Windbreaker closed, but let's reunite Bobby the Brain Heenan. There it is, the Elite Fan Central Edition, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Let's take a closer look. Good head sculpt. I mean, you gotta appreciate that. Look at that, Bobby the Heenan. Back of the jacket, that silver sparkle. A good figure, quality figure, but he needs his Heenan family. Of course, Bobby the Brain needs his Heenan family. So Ravishing Rick Rude there to protect, to go with Bobby the Brain, and of course Arn Anderson, Double A Arn Anderson. This is of course a Jakks Pacific older figure, but with the Brain Busters logo on the front and back. Of course, he's got to go with Bobby the Brain. But they are a similar size, so they do work. But there's your Heenan family so far. So if somebody's out there and they want to send a figure to Wrestlemess, we're always down. Definitely, check out the Patreon. If you have a specific figure that you want to send, feel free to contact me at MidnightCherryTV at gmail.com. But also, if you want to add some Heenan family, of course, there's Tully Blanchard with Brainbusters. You've got Mr. Perfect, Andre the Giant, Red Rooster. There's a variety of classic Heenan family members. Look at that. Check that Bobby the Brain out. There's Bobby the Brain and Ravishing Rick Rude together here at Midnight Cherry TV. That could be a possibility for our next little bit of business. If you watched Wrestlemess episode 3, if you haven't, definitely check it out. Feel free to go watch older episodes of Wrestlemess season 1. This is episode 4. We are continuing adding all of this nonsense. We've got this. We looked at this Randy Orton squeezable head last time. Sid Justice hurting his leg again. Razor Ramon and Doink. He's choking out Doink. Sergeant Slaughter's upset about it, but anyways. On the last figure, we opened up Paul Bearer. We opened up the Paul Bearer Hall of Fame edition, and he came with this Winged Eagle World Championship belt. Check that out up close and personal. Looking good. Look at that gold shimmer. Of course, they don't have the blue globe, but you can't get everything. But of course, that's a quality belt. So, last episode I asked you, who do you want to be? Who do you want to see as the Wrestlemess on Midnight Cherry TV wrestling champion? Some people said Brutus Beefcake. Some people said Shawn Michaels, Rick Rude. Some people even said Sergeant Slaughter. People threw Cowboy Bob Orton in there, even Razor Ramon. A little bit of votes for everything, but now I want to open those votes up again. There was no consensus winner, so who gets the Winged Eagle belt? We'll look at a future episode. Definitely vote on it, and we'll talk about it. We're gonna move the belt around, but for today, let's make Ravishing Rick Rude the WWE WWF champion. He's got a manager who can bring him to championship gold, so we can put his belt on here. Of course, Rick Rude did fight for the WWF championship against Ultimate Warrior in steel cages back when struggling with his belt, guys. Look at this belt; it's very difficult. But there's Rick Rude with the belt. Bobby the Brain Heenan managing a champion. So again, I want you to vote. I want you to vote on who's going to get the belt next. Ravishing Rick Rude will be the champion for at least the next few WrestleMesses. But I want you to keep voting every episode. Who do you want to see as the next WrestleMess champion? We'll probably take a look again on episode 8. Stay tuned. We'll deem another WrestleMess champion. But again, I want you to Oh, it's so funny. Look at Sid Justice. I'm just looking at Sid Justice and his ankle. If you haven't seen the episode of Wrestlemess, look at this. This is just. Of course, he did injure his ankle in a horrific match. But again, I want to thank everybody. I've heard about one of our viewers going to send me an Undertaker figure. So we'll finally have an Undertaker figure. So any new figures we get, vote on who you want to see as the champion. Let's see if we can't get a WrestleMess official champion here at Midnight Cherry TV. But again, I want to thank you guys for coming. I want to thank you for checking out this Bobby the Brain Heenan Elite Fan Central Edition Windbreaker. Bobby the Brain Heenan. And we'll see you again next Monday for another episode of Wrestlemess. Be sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and check out more videos from Midnight Cherry TV.